Hey there guys, Dragon Master here, and I want to welcome you to Star Wars in Earth Unity Episode 6, The Invasion of Sandrilla. So, sorry if this is a few weeks I said I would do do at least one or two videos during my vacation, but I kind of had complications, so I do apologize for that. So we're back to one video every week. So it's probably going to be every Saturday we release a new video. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into the video. We start off with a fleet, well, I guess in hyperspace. There is currently a fleet of Star Destroyers heading to their next target. Their target is Sandrilla. There had apparently been a leak that they were going to attack Sandrilla, so the New Republic had stationed, well, double the fleet in orbit to protect the planet. So the admiral and generals in charge knew this battle wouldn't be easy. The, the Imperials knew that they had a lot of work cut out for them, but they knew with the help of the Corellians and other forces that had come to join them that they would be able to break through and take Sandrilla. The fleet immediately got out of hyperspace and saw the New Republic's fleet. It was full of Mon Cala cruisers and all sorts of ships, X-Wings and many others. The Imperial Admiral then ordered his technicians to contact the lead ship to see who was in charge. They contacted him and the Admiral said, "Attention all New Republic forces. This is Admiral Dro- this is Admiral Krillic of the new Imperial Alliance. You are ordered to vacate the system immediately, as this system will soon belong to the new Imperial Alliance. Of course, the Sandrillan's leadership and the New Republic Admiral disagree, and the New Republic Admiral says, well, this is Admiral Chorus, cousin to General Akbar, and I don't think so. This surprises, says Krillic, as he had heard about that. Akbar had a cousin who was in the military with him. So it seems the rumors were true. Some say that you are as good as a tactician as your cousin was. It says, yeah, my cousin was a pretty good tactician. It's a shame that he died, but he at least died believing in what he believed in. And I can't allow you to take Sandrilla without a fight, at least. And the Imperial Admiral Killick chuckles and says, I'm glad I wouldn't have it any other way. And both fleets got into position before they opened fire on each other. Krillick's plan was to build a sort of shield, make a sort of shield formation, and just charge through, trying to get behind their lines and attack their weaker vessels. Chorus, having realized this plan and seeing this, ordered his forces to, well, ordered all of his support ships and weaker ships to retreat more back and get in a position while he ordered the rest of his ships to form his own sort of wall or shield of his own. Krillic, seeing this, ordered them to continue charging. Of course, both sides suffered casualties while they were doing this. Star Destroyers got destroyed left and right and torn apart, while Mon Cala cruisers and many other New Republic vessels were destroyed. Both sides were tearing each other apart, and as they charged, eventually they met themselves face to face head on in a brutal sort of clash. Ships rammed into each other and tore each other apart. Both capital ships of Chorus and Krillic smashed into one another. His was a super star destroyer, and he saw, and while the other one Chorus was a Mon Cala dreadnought cruiser, as both ships tore into each other Sides began pouring in as stormtroopers and New Republic troops attacked one another in a bloody display in hallways across their ships. Krillin, seeing this, then ordered his own special Death Troopers to come accompanying him while he goes off, along with Corellian troops to come with him as they went aboard the Mon Cala dreadnought. They would encounter heavier resistance. Krellix had Mandalorian armor he had been able to purchase, the black market or pillage from a few dead Mandalorians that he had come across. Krillix's forces tore apart any Mon Cala troops or New Republic troops they found. His own Death Troopers were very skilled and trained. He had had them trained for hours on end for weeks to make sure they were on top quality, while the Corellian troops had experience fighting in close quarter combat due to fighting New Republic forces on Duros. Eventually, Krellick made it to the bridge, but when he got in, he saw that there was no one there and was curious. He ordered a probe to immediately head in and check if there was any bomb. He didn't see any, which after the probe looked, he saw there was no bomb. He came in, along with many Death Troopers and Corellian troops, and he wondered where they were before he found a hollow message played from Chorus saying, "I'm no fool. I knew you probably bored, and I knew we wouldn't be able to stand up to such a force, so I ordered our own forces to make a sort of withdrawal. So, sorry, but this ship is gonna blow," he says, chuckling. "See, I've already ordered everyone to evacuate." Krellick immediately looked on the side and saw that they had already retreated. He asked, "Is there anything going on in the generator?" Saying, "Oh my God, sir. They've rigged the whole hyperspace generator and the ship's core to go a nuclear." "What?" "They have a Terran nuke." He then realized where Chorus had. Chorus having paid some Terran, some of the Terrans for a few nukes in the past and decided to use them. And then he looks out of the window and sees the pod and says, "Well played, young Chorus, well played," as the Mon Cala dreadnought explodes and then damages, destroying much of the Super Star Destroyer. Chorus looks over and sees that while the destruction of both ships have caused losses on both fronts, sadly both New Republic and Imperial Alliance troops have suffered. They're still determined to keep fighting, and he looks as that the Imperials have called in reinforcements. He sees ships coming into hyperspace and says, he then sighs. "It seems that the Imperials are very determined to take the system," he says to his fellow crew, and they all nod their heads. "Contact the support ships to pick us up." "Yes, sir." And he looks over and says, "Sorry, Sandrilla, but it seems the Imperials might win this one." And that is where we're going to leave it off. So as you can see, we have a new character. This is Chorus. He's an OC character of my creation. He is General Akbar's cousin, and Krillic was just an Imperial Admiral I used from the old Republic game, from the Sith Empire. So yeah, it seems that the Imperial Alliance it seems to be about to win the space battle. But who knows? Things might change in episode 7 of Unity for the next one. But hey, can't spoil it now, so without further ado, see ya.